Anybody else need more flour?
Once again, we're breaking from tradition. Instead of putting it on, as we have for 2,000 years, instead of putting it directly on the surface, which we know now is not good because of germs, we're using parchment paper. Sorry, Yaya, parchment paper good. Surface bad. Okay, parchment paper, flour, dough. The most important part with the dough is do not touch the dough as much as you can. Do not touch it as much as you can.
Please.
This is kind of I have mine. Oh, you have your own. Oh, she has her special. Okay, so you don't want to mess with it a whole lot.
Christina,
okay.
Okay, is this a good example, Mickey?
Oh, perfect. Phyllis has got the idea. She did perfect. She knows how to do it. Look at that form. I have too much flour. No, you don't. It's okay.
Just make a mound.
What am I doing? So, don't roll it, just you're forming. Because remember, the idea is not to touch it as much as you can because they're already so heavy and thick. You know? And you want to keep the air in the flour so they'll be lighter. That's the science of it anyways. You try to make all the cookies the same size. We've tried many forms throughout the years, we know. We've tried round shapes. We've tried moon shapes. This is the old shape that seems to always people prefer the best. We know that they're Kourambiedes when you make them.
You can talk about that.
And then you cut them in a slant.
Let me see them closed.
Cut them in a slant.
A knife.
Every single cookie gets one clove in the center. And if you're going to give them away for gifts, remind all your friends that there is a clove in the center because you don't want any broken teeth. I know like this, somebody broke theirs, right?
Parchment.
Beautiful. Now, if you want to be perfect, I don't know how perfect you like to be. You can always trim them off. I never do. You know, because it's just moving too much. Here's your knife, baby. Sorry. Now let's make sure they're even all. See the thickness? See how you want the thickness, all the same thickness, okay? So, like, see how this one right here, look at, see how this end is too thin? So you just want to push it into there, make it thicker so it matches the thickness. Now wait, this end is a little thin, right? So push it in there, and then they'll all be the same thickness. Now you got it. Phyllis, yours were perfect. Mine weren't even as good as yours.
Yeah, when she first gets out of it.
You're the shaping, like a little shape. Yours are good too. Oh, so now what I do? That's nice big one. So now you put them on the trays. Put a clove in the center of each one. And then when we bake them, 15 minutes on each rack.
How close do you put them on the? Is this too close?
It doesn't really matter because they don't spread at all. Well, see, mine are too thick. They won't. You just don't want to put two different thicknesses on the same tray. You want to have the same tray be all the same size because they cook for 30 minutes.
Okay.
And if you've got a big fat one like this on there with those, the fat one won't be done and these will be burnt. So you want all the same thickness.
Do you have any more parchment paper somewhere?
We'll roll a whole bunch of it.
Mine and Colleen's can go on the same one because we both made ours fat.
Yeah.
And it has nothing to do with psychology or anything. It's just a matter that's the way they happen to be. No psychology involved with that.
Here we go.
I don't have any
We need cloves down at this end flipper.
So you want to start
Cloves.
at a slant and just toss it aside for now, and then you cut them as a slant and just kind of go down.
Thank you.
Maybe make it a little bit
There
skinnier.
you go.
Ready?
Okay, so
After you're done cutting the cookies, take your clove and stick one in each cookie.
Elaine, did you see the Santa back there? I told Jackie we have one like that.
So make it into a ball and then...
So we don't want to eat these cloves. Are you out of your mind?
Remind your friends when they're eating that there's cloves in
You don't have to
them.
decorate. And I said, are you kidding me? Our whole house is decorated.
you guys have like a long
Can you
bar.
let her know she's making way too big of cookies?
Oh yeah, that is a little
Ask Aaron.
I need some parchment. Too long or too fat?
When your cookies come out of the oven, you need to have an area laid laid out for them to sit and dry on. You lay out your powdered sugar, sift it with 2 drops of anise extract.
On the other end, and you have too many expenses, amount of income, then I would show the red light.
After that, you can take it right off the disc. You know, I'll put it on the.
And then you sift out your powdered sugar with your anise in
It
it.
costs money. And it'll be on that one disc. So.
And this is where you lay out your cookies when they come out of the oven.
Right into this, aren't you?
I've done it before.
You have?
Yes, of course, every year.
That's the best search.
Even when she was just a baby and was sharing with her, she hated
Google Earth, but Google Earth is just yours. You don't have to just Google.
Oh, Google, I just go to Google
She used to
now.
laugh all the time.
That's the one I always use. I don't know if it's the best or not.
We smelled it. We make her
It is.
get right in there and mix it up. We don't care.
You want a peanut butter and jelly still?
These have already been cooking for 15 minutes at 350 degrees. I'm going to turn these once, make sure they're evenly cooked on both sides. Actually, I'm going to move the lower one to the upper one and turn it. He's like this.
Who?
His hands are like this. And then they'll be cooked again for approximately 15 minutes, but you keep an eye on them in the second 15 minutes to make sure they're lightly golden brown.
The top one too.
Go.
This now has cooked for a little bit longer. We're going to test it out, make sure it's the right color. They look like they're pretty good. They look pretty golden brown. And I think these are ready to come out. They probably could go a little longer, but I think we're going to test these without as our first set. You didn't see that?
You can eat that one if you want.
You sit there and watch me struggle? Is that what this is?
Want to start over? Watch it. That's scary.
Nikki! Jack would help me here. Hold this while I get those other set.
You want this?
Yeah, that would be good. That works. Thank you.
Really bad.
So if you were to recommend just one thing to take, because somebody couldn't
These are
afford
that one. These are
the menagerie of it, what would you recommend?
What do you, I don't know, what do you mean?
I'm trying to figure out what's what. I can't help you.
All right. Now.
We are ready for our cookies. They've been cooking for half an hour now. And they are golden brown.
No, I only talked to the lender.
Now they come out of the oven. And over to the powdered sugar.
Yeah.
They come off the tray.
Anything about any homes nearby, you don't have to go over the hill or?
Laid out to cool. We sprinkle powdered sugar onto the Kourambiedes while it's still hot.
Well, no, that's better because that shows.
Check it out.
Your powdered sugar is placed into a sifter. This sifter is rather large, so for it I would use 2 capsules of anise oil directly into the powdered sugar
Everything on the back.
and then sifted over the top of the cookies.
I can't take it.
No, that's the problem.
Too far. You can't walk on top, you know, and it's like.
You don't want to do there, you want to do modification. You want to modify the terms you have. You want, I see modifications all the time that are 5% and lower.
Then we wait for the next set.
So if they, you can get a 5, it's a 30-year fix. And they'll not, if you're upside down on your own, you're not.
Do that. I don't want a forbearing. I want a modification. And it could have very well been his sister told him that.
Okay, so now we're going to package up our cookies, and we start with powdered sugar and a table. You get a cap full of anise in each.
And then after that,
In each scoop of sugar. There's really no measurement. We just kind of sprinkle it through there like that.
You're the first one that sprinkled it.
And then and then she's going to shake it, coat the bottom of your container that you're going to have your cookies in. Now make sure you don't cover up your containers until you get home, because they're not completely cooled off yet, and it'll sweat inside of there and they'll become really gummy. So leave your containers open until everything is completely done. And you put a level, one layer of cookies. And try not to let the sides of each cookie, let a little space so that when you put more powdered sugar over, everything gets coated. More sugar, the better. Less sugar, bad. More sugar, good. So you just really go crazy with the powdered sugar. And when I say crazy, I mean crazy with powdered sugar.
Okay.
Never enough.
Yeah. Oh,
It's just easier to do it that way. Yeah, because it gets lumpy from the anise.
Why are they spaced out so much?
So that the insides get just as much on it. See how the sides don't get it as well?
Is that good?
So yeah, that's beautiful.
Okay, watch out behind you.
Okay, you girls have containers you want to bring over?